Burry, don't worry. The Adam family consists of Mr. and Mrs. Adam and their two children, Jake and Kate. They seem happy and ordinary, except for one. Except for one thing they have in common. They worry and worry, and worry and worry. Mr. Adam works in a factory. At breakfast, at breakfast each morning, he worries that his car won't start. If it doesn't start, I'll be late. If I'm late, my work won't get done. If I don't finish my work, I can sleep tonight. If I don't sleep well, I probably be late again tomorrow. Frowns Mr. Adam miserably. Mrs. Adam loves to bake sometimes. Loves to bake sometimes her bread turns out delicious. Other times it's a disaster. Every evening she sits in her kitchen and sighs. If the bread doesn't rise properly, nobody will want to eat it. If they don't eat, they will get hungry. If they get too hungry, they will get sick. If they get sick, we'll need to send for a doctor. Oh dear, which doctor shall we call for? 6. Mr. Adam again. Jack, swim, Jack swims well, but not well enough. He wears a big frown on the divine board. He worries that his swimming trunks will come off when he dives in. He tries not to straighten his legs when he dives into the water. You can bet his coach isn't happy with him. Kate is a top student. She scored A's in almost all her subjects. She too has a constant frown on her forehead. She worries about that. She worries about what will happen if she doesn't score A's. What if my friends no longer like me? What if my parents are no longer proud of me? What if my teachers stop praising me? What if? Kate fears. Most of the things that you are afraid of won't happen. But if you keep worrying about such things, they just might happen. One beautiful Monday, things start happening. Mr. Adams' car won't start. He checks the engine, he checks the fuel, he gives the car a kick, but the car just won't start. Mr. Adam is late for work. He worries so much about being late that he forgets his briefcase. What a miserable day Mr. Adam has. Jake goes for swimming practice, although he doesn't strain his leg. His swimming trunks still come off when he dives in. Jake wishes he could stay underwater forever. Kate is having a mathematics test today. She worries about failing so much that she cannot finish the test on time. She gets a C. Kate wishes she could disappear into thin air. Mr. Adam is back from work. He is grumpy. Jack and Kate are back from school. They are sulking. The family gathers for dinner. Right in the middle of the in the middle of the table is a loaf of sunken bread. Mr. Adam she could sing along with the bread. The car won't start because I have to drive all of you around too much, complains Mr. Adam. It's time for all of you to learn to take the bus, he says. I don't mind taking the bus. If you gave me more allowance, I could buy myself a better pair of swimming trunks too, Jack retorts. Jack retorts. Nobody cares for me at all. Everyone just expects me to get A's well skate. What about me? Grumbles Mr. Adam. Mrs. Adam. When bad things start happening to warriors, they blame others for it. That make things worse. We should look for ways to solve problems and not blame them on other people. The Adam family really needs help. A little fairy named Rainbow has been observing the Adams. This family needs plenty of help from smart fairies like me, Rainbow thinks. She waves her magic. She waves her magic wand and begins her work. Good morning, Mr. Adam. Will your car start today? Asked Rainbow. What's so good about the morning? And I don't know if the car will start today. Mr. Adam snaps. Why not take the car for a check? And you can always take the bus to work. You don't even need to drive, suggests Rainbow. Mr. Adam answers, Hey, you're right. Why didn't I think of that before? I like not having to drive all the time. Don't worry, do something. Hi Kate, I have news for you, says Rainbow with a wink. Leave me alone, says Kate. Rainbow continues, if friends stay with you just because you can score ace, they are not true friends at all. And parents are always proud of kids who give their best, Kate says softly. My parents are always encouraging me. They weren't upset with my C in maths, and I still have plenty of friends. I just have to learn to like myself with or without Ace, says Cat happily. Rainbow suddenly appears in front of Jake. Yoo-hoo, why don't you get new swimming trunks? You can even use your cycling pants. Jake is still angry. What does a fairy know anyway? Besides, how do I know if those will hold? Rainbow replies, You can try on all your swimming trunks after school when nobody's around. Coach will also be pleased at the extra practice. Jack, Jack exclaims, Maybe fairies do know something after all. Thanks, Rainbow. Mrs. Adam is standing by her oven with a worried look. Rainbow suggests, What's the worst that can happen? You can always walk to the store to buy bread, or I can have mashed potatoes, rice or noodles. Who wants bread all the time anyway? Interrupts Mr. Adam with her hands on her hips. Now Mr. Adam arrives at his workplace early, most of the time. He talks to his staff and has fun. Jake's coach is so pleased that he plays Jake on the swimming team. Sometimes Cat doesn't score ace, but that's okay because she always gives her best. The Adam family now enjoys their meals more because there is more variety. Mr. Adam doesn't sit by the oven all the time. You can often see her reading and sipping lemonade. One day, a neighbor comes over. How come all of you seem happier lately? Rainbow, the fairy, helped us, says Mrs. Adam. The neighbor laughs. A fairy? Ha ha. Mr. Adam, you're not only a more cheerful person now, but you can also tell a good joke. A fairy indeed. A far up in a tree, Rainbow waves her magic wand and flies away on a bumblebee. It is time to help other family in trouble. Don't worry, do something. Don't worry, give it your best shot. Don't worry, try something else. Don't worry, try new things. Bury that word.